Hello there, this is Trap doing an audio commentary on the game between Julyzerg and Iris, and this is one of the tiebreaker games, and it's taking place here on Fantasy 2, and we see Iris in the top left, July in the bottom right, except just kidding, not really, because what happened in this game is, as you can see here, I've kind of pasted the highlights here. What happened is they actually paused the game. The Kesper referee paused the game a little bit into it, and because the game speed of the game when they set it up had been set to faster instead of fastest, so there was a little bit of time spent. They were, they talked to both the players and told them what was going on, and they made an announcement, and then they restarted the game. So here we are getting to the second take of the game between Julyzerg and Iris. And it's still on Fantasy 2. We see, though, that the positions have changed a little bit. They didn't get too far into the game. So Julyzerg is going to start off here at the top, and Iris is going to start off at the mid-left. And like I said, this is one of the tiebreakers, so the group with Iris, Julyzerg, and Hwasin, they had a three-way tie. All three of those players had 1 and 2 records in their group because Light pwned them all, and they pwned each other. And then so basically this is a tiebreaker to see who gets that second spot to move on, because Light got 1 spot, and so this is to find the other spot. So basically, to get that second spot, a player will have to go 2-0 against the other players, because each player plays the others once each, if that makes sense. So 3 games total. July plays Iris, Iris plays Hwasin, Hwasin plays July, and then whoever beats both of them. And interestingly, Iris misplacing his supply depot there, putting it back up a little bit differently so that he can block his door off better. Probably the barracks wouldn't have stretched over to the side of the supply depot where he had it the first time, so he's probably planning on blocking his door off, which we actually saw him do in the beginning of the first game as well. You saw for that moment before it paused that he had blocked off his door and put a couple of Marines behind it, so Julyzerg couldn't rush in with Lings or anything like that. And there he is, exactly doing that, putting that barracks right next to it. In any case, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so a player needs to beat both the other players. You could beat one and lose to the other, but you're going to end up with, But if everyone goes 1-1, if July beats Iris, Iris beats Hwasin, Hwasin beats July, and they're all 1-1, then it goes to another tiebreaker set. So you keep doing that over and over until someone gets 2-0 out of that group, and then that will be that, and the winner will move on. And should be interesting. Should be very interesting, because obviously they're all 1 and 2. Iris obviously beat Julyzerg in the regular groupings, but Julyzerg did beat Hwasin in the groupings, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Okay, interestingly, we actually see Iris getting a factory here, so that's kind of interesting. He's going for a very quick factory. He blocked off his door. I thought it was going to be so that he could just put up a couple barracks quickly and not have to worry about an early rush as he massed up barracks in preparation for massing Marines. But in fact, what he's doing is he seems to be getting a tech build. I'm not sure. I don't think he's going to get siege tanks from that, because if he was getting siege tanks, he would want medic Marines to back it up, and he's not getting those medic Marines. He's just totally blocking his door with the SCV and 2 Marines, getting that factory up. Basically, we'll have to kind of see what he gets next, if he gets another barracks or if he's going to go for something else. He could be going for some kind of vulture thing. We've seen that happen a few times recently. Terran players going for vultures. This is a map where you do have a protected expansion, but the second expansion is hard to get to. Okay, he's putting down a starport and a machine shop on his factory. So, wow, so Iris going really balls out on this strategy, whatever he is planning. It looks like Julyzerg knows that he's planning something because of that block. He's found the block and he's like, okay, well something, he's trying to do something behind there. So he's actually getting a sunken down and a Hydralisk Den, a quick Hydralisk Den. Wow, so he's going for Hydralisk Den before going for that lair, it looked like. Maybe he's getting a lair, I didn't check actually. Okay, so he's researching something at the machine shop and he's got Vulture out. So probably what we're going to see here is speed vultures. We're probably going to see speed vultures coming out very soon. Okay, no, he was getting his lair down. I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. I guess I didn't notice it. But he does have those Hydralisks, so he's going to be able to deal with vultures really well, actually, because Hydralisks are, I mean, basically exactly what he needs to deal with those vultures.